Howard Leese's name may not dominate headlines, but his fingerprints are all over some of rock's greatest records. A master guitarist, multi-instrumentalist, arranger, and producer, Leese has quietly built one of the most respected careers in classic rock. Known for his long tenure with Heart, and later his powerful role in Bad Company, his artistry has bridged generations, blending technical brilliance with emotional depth in every note he plays. Howard Leese was born on June 13, 1951, in Hollywood, California, a fitting birthplace for a man destined to spend his life in the spotlight. Growing up amid the cultural explosion of the 1960s, Leese was captivated by the energy of the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, and the Yardbirds. He picked up the guitar as a teenager and immersed himself in the Los Angeles music scene, a melting pot of rock, blues, and psychedelic experimentation. His passion quickly evolved into discipline. He studied music theory, learned orchestration, and developed a style that was both technically refined and emotionally expressive. Before joining major acts, Leese paid his dues as a session musician and studio engineer, working on a variety of projects that honed his precision and versatility. It was during one of these early gigs that fate intervened. In 1975, he was introduced to Heart, a Seattle-based band fronted by sisters Ann and Nancy Wilson. The group was on the rise, combining raw guitar-driven rock with ethereal vocals and a mystic edge. Leese officially joined the lineup as guitarist and keyboardist, helping to shape the sound that would soon take the world by storm. Over the next 2 decades, Howard Leese became an integral part of Heart's golden era. His guitar work powered classics like Barracuda, Magic Man, Crazy on You, and Dog and Butterfly. His solos were bold yet melodic, filled with tone, control, and heart. He also contributed to the band's orchestral arrangements and studio production, giving their music a sophistication that set them apart from their peers. Beyond his instrumental skill, Leese was the quiet architect behind the band's sonic cohesion, ensuring that every song, whether tender ballad or hard rock anthem, hit with emotional truth. As Heart transitioned into the MTV era of the 1980s, Leese continued to evolve. His production and performance helped the band achieve commercial success, with hits like What About Love, Never, and Alone. By the time he left Heart in the late 1990s, he had performed on 13 studio albums, won countless accolades, and helped cement the band's place in rock history. But Howard Leese wasn't finished. In 2008, he joined Bad Company as their touring guitarist and musical director, a role that would once again showcase his ability to bring classic rock songs to life with authenticity and passion. Partnering with frontman Paul Rodgers, Leese helped re-energize the band's legendary catalog, performing timeless tracks like Can't Get Enough, Feel Like Making Love, and Shooting Star for audiences around the world. Leese's connection with Paul Rodgers ran deep. The two had previously collaborated on Rodgers' solo projects, and their mutual respect was evident on stage. Leese's tasteful solos, steady rhythm, and immaculate tone became the perfect complement to Rodgers' soulful vocals. Together, they carried Bad Company's legacy into the modern era, proving that great rock music never fades. It evolves. In addition to performing, Leese has remained a prolific studio musician and mentor. His expertise in production and arranging has made him a sought-after collaborator across genres. He has worked with artists ranging from Joe Walsh to the Paul Rodgers Band, and even lent his skills to television and film soundtracks. In 2013, his lifetime of dedication was honored when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Heart, a recognition of his decades of artistry, discipline, and musical innovation. Despite his long list of accomplishments, Howard Leese remains humble. He approaches music not as a career, but as a calling, a lifelong conversation between sound and soul. His playing style continues to inspire new generations of guitarists who value not just speed or volume, but precision, feel, and melody. Today, whether performing with Bad Company, guesting on stage with Paul Rodgers, or working behind the scenes, Howard Leese remains a true craftsman of rock. His music speaks not through flash or spectacle, but through emotion and integrity, the kind of musicianship that endures long after the last encore fades. Howard Leese's legacy is clear. He's the steady hand behind the legends, the man who made classic rock timeless. From the Fire of Heart to the Soul of Bad Company, his guitar has always spoken one truth: that great music never gets old. It just keeps getting better.